Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we have yet another Acid Green HP, but this one has quite a twist to it because we bought it off of Wish.
We actually bought this PC and it claims to be in working order. It claims to have a 3500 Ryzen 5 3500 and a 1650 Super, but we only paid $280 for it. Is this a scam? I don't know, but you know what? I think you guys will enjoy this video. But first, a word from today's sponsor, because if this is a scam, we gotta make up for it somehow.
Today's video is brought to you by Antec and their NX410 mid-tower gaming PC case, featuring 3 pre-installed ARGB fans with a built-in RGB control button on the case to limit the need for software control, ample storage drive bays, and support for up to a 360mm radiator in the front and a 280mm radiator on top. There's also plenty of mesh on the front panel for great airflow to keep any type of gaming PC nice and cool, and even features a full tempered glass side panel to show off all those beautiful components you use for your next gaming PC. The NX410 comes in black and white and boasts all these features while not totally breaking the bank. Check the link down below to learn more, and special thanks again to Antec for sponsoring today's video.
All right, so once again, I bought this PC on Wish because, you know, I like looking for weird things on Wish and AliExpress, and I always end up buying it. This right here is supposed to be the traditional acid green, well, HP that we always take a look at, and this one specifically is like the really famous like Walmart PC that we always recommend. And if it comes in at $280 and it actually is legit, and so far the box looks somewhat legit, we may have found like the best gem that we've ever found. So yeah, really it's just a matter of just opening it up now and see what we got, and then maybe test it in some games if it actually works. So let's do it.
We've never done that before.
Never actually done that before.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and unbox this here GPU, CPU, motherboard combo. It's what we call a pre-build.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go ahead and use the part that's already kind of broken. Interestingly enough, we ordered this from Wish, but from what Matt was saying, it seemed like it actually came from California in the US. So I don't know, that gives me like some hope, but it's also really weird to me that they did that. I don't even really need this knife at this point.
It was from a seller called VIP Outlet, which is one I've heard of before. Oh my goodness.
It's bubble wrapped.
Jackson's just not gonna let me see it.
It's an HP with a keyboard and doesn't look like a mouse.
Okay, all right. But is it the HP?
It looks, no, the mouse is in there too. The HP, I don't see a graphics card.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a graphics card.
Oh no, did we get, oh no.
Bust. So yeah, we kind of saw this, we actually just did a poll over on Twitch because we're live right now. And we had a theory that what they might have done to us is they might have basically acted like there was a graphics card.
This isn't even an acid green one. This is like something totally different.
What is this?
I don't know.
Is this like one of the OG? It has some scratches on it.
It's an APU one.
It does say Radeon graphics. So yeah, I think they just totally like basically scammed us out of that. So I mean, let's see what we got inside. Because yeah, this seems like it's a little bit of like an older one. It doesn't look like these were ever punched out, unless they just had these. No, actually no, because they're literally like the break-off tabs. Yeah. So this never had a graphics card to begin with, or at least this case did not have a graphics card to begin with. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what we actually got inside. Opening.
It's probably gonna look just like any old generic, you know.
I don't know, man. They might have AliExpress.
That's a Cooler Master
Shopify gone crazy here. Yeah, this is weird looking. Like, this does not look traditional because yeah, Cooler Master Cooler. I don't know when the last time I saw that, like ever. What kind of power supply do we have? We have an 80 plus gold HP power supply, so that's just like an OEM one. It looks like we have, let's see, 1 8 gig stick of RAM. It does have a M.2 for Wi-Fi. It has a hard drive. It has a 1 terabyte SATA drive, and I do not see an SSD. So that's fun. Do you want to take off? Let's take off the cooler.
Yeah, let's just see what we got.
Let's
we're already in this deep. We just got.
We're already in this deep. We might as well keep going, right? Dig ourselves a deeper hole. So I guess maybe we'll get to test out their refund policy. And be like, hey guys, did you get some screenshots of the listing?
Oh yeah, I got screenshots.
That'll be fun to see what it says versus what we got.
Yeah. No, I tweeted out a thing saying, hey, I bought this. And they were like, everyone's like, link. I was like, I'm not letting you all buy this until I know what it is. And I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, I know. People would have been very upset.
I was just like, I'm not going to share this with you all because it's probably not legit. But yeah, no, we're going to see exactly what it is. Of course, it doesn't have a graphics card. So there.
What's everyone's bet on what it's the processor going to be?
I'm thinking 2200G.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing, and I feel like that would be wrong if it was, but it feels like it's gonna be like a 2200, 2400. Well, it should be like the 240 or like the 200 GE.
If it's like a 200 GE, I'm gonna be very sad.
3200 G.
Oh, a 3200 G. Okay, that's actually, for the price then, it's not.
This isn't like an awful, so the thing is, a 3200 G right now, go on eBay and look, they're about 150 to 180 bucks. They're getting really hard to find. Are they worth that much? No, because you can now buy the 5600 G, which is a 6-core 12 thread for 250 to 300. Much better deal because this is a 4-core 4-thread. It does play games fairly well. Like, I mean, you can get away with gaming on this. I'm a little bit upset about the hard drive. The hard drive's kind of like, eh. The single stick of RAM is kind of eh. Has a DVD drive. I think that's the saving point, you know, is that it has a DVD drive. It does have an M.2, so I don't know. Maybe we'll add an M.2 to it, make sure everything works, and then, you know, sell it on PCBros.tech.
Oh yeah, pick it up. But really not much to say about this. Well, obviously you just make sure it works and maybe run like a Minecraft test.
I think we should see if it works too, right?
Yeah. Gotta see if it actually works. Play some Minecraft, do some light gaming with it, and just show you benchmarks you've probably already seen. But yeah, in terms of getting the deal of the century, we most certainly didn't get that, and we got a totally different PC than the one that was actually in the picture. So
I know how we can get more FPS though. We're gonna add some good old MX4 compound. Doesn't deserve MX5.
Oh yeah.
But some good MX4. And I think that's gonna get us like an extra 40 FPS at least.
40? I like that idea.
Yeah. Should we add another stick of RAM too?
Sure, if we have it, might as well. Let's just upgrade this thing. We're gonna see if it turns on before we like move it over to our test bench, because I just wanna see if there's actually power.
Power button. Go, there we go.
It looks,
I was like, fan, go.
Where's my acid green? Wish, VIP outlet. Where is my acid green?
Where is his acid green?
I miss it. This literally is just like one of the either Walmart ones we've done or Staples.
It's definitely one of like the more OG ones where it would have came with just the APU or like a 200 GE.
Yeah.
Definitely is not that nice acid green. Acid green.
Acid green. Yeehaw. Yay, look at that. HP.
You had to give it that good old hard drive boot wait time.
Yeah, so it's gonna take like 20 years to actually boot into Windows, but we posted, so we got that going for us. So I guess what I'll go ahead and do, even though I'm dreading installing stuff on a hard drive, we're going to do like Minecraft and maybe like Valorant or something, just to show you guys that it actually works, and then we'll just wrap this video up. Because reality, like we could just end the video here and be like, hey, we didn't get what we got, but you know, gotta make this a little bit longer somehow.
Alright guys, now that we have this PC unboxed, I really don't want to test it in anything because it's not what I was expecting, but I might as well just throw it at some games that, well, you would probably run on this, those being Minecraft and Valorant, and also we'll run Cinebench after we do a quick upgrade to this PC. But first up in Minecraft, we get, well, an okay experience. You're getting single channel memory with a 3200G, you're going to have a lot of stutters, and you're going to have a lot of delays in loading in textures because of the hard drive also. Don't forget the hard drive. Any game that has a lot of textures and stuff, if you're loading in hard drives nowadays, it just takes a really long time and causes a lot of stutters. So at the beginning, we were having a long time to load in the world, and we end up getting like 30 to 60 FPS. I adjusted a ton of settings. The best setting seems to be fast graphics, low quality clouds, dropping the render distance from 12 chunks to 8 chunks. At 1080p, we got over 60 FPS. So if you're just wanting to play Minecraft and you happen to find one of these office PCs, it's a no-brainer. It's a 3200G. It's a very capable office system that also has the ability to play some games on the side if you want to. And another one of those games being Valorant, no problems whatsoever at 1080p 60 FPS. Low settings though, do keep that in mind. You will have to run on low settings, but you will see once we do an upgrade, which is just adding another 4 gig stick of memory, making the system have 12 gigs of memory, you get a big FPS boost in a game like Valorant, going to show once again these APUs should have at minimum 2 sticks of memory. Forget 12 gigs, even if it's just 2 4 gig sticks, it will make a world of difference. Now you do have to keep in mind with these APUs also, you are giving up 2 gigs of system memory for VRAM, so in theory you really only have 6 gigs of RAM to work with, and the fact that modern Windows systems really should have a minimum of 8 gigs of RAM to have a good experience without any slowdowns or hiccups, let alone again the hard drive, you really should maybe just pick up a 4 gig stick, and these systems really should come with 12 gigs of memory because that leaves you 10 gigs, and it's a better overall modern experience. And as you can see in this Cinebench run with with the stock configuration, we got a score of 1,370. I normally don't run Cinebench, but I just wanted to see if there was a numbers increase just by adding another stick of memory for the system overall. We definitely saw an increase adding a 4 gig stick in Valorant, as you can see right here. Same settings, 1080p, we got 90 plus FPS most of the time. We gained well over 30 FPS just from adding, well, 4 gigs of memory and making it dual channels. So yeah, to say that the 3200G was desperately asking for that RAM is an understatement. And in Cinebench, we actually got an increase as well. We went up from 1370 to 1427. So in recap, this really is just another way for us to tell you all dual channel memory with APUs is absolutely important. And all you manufacturers out there, if you're still not doing this, shame on you. Shame on you. We bought this thing from Wish, and this is like a really old version of an HP pre-built. A lot of HP pre-builts nowadays actually do come with dual channel memory. They come with like 12 gigs if you are getting one. So this really isn't an issue anymore for the most part, but the fact that this was something we bought and we just had to showcase it to you guys again, just another PSA. If your friend's out there rocking single channel memory on APU and absolutely hates his gaming experience, upgrade the RAM before you tell him to save up money and buy all these other parts, because if you're just playing Minecraft or Valorant, he could have a great gaming experience just by upgrading the RAM. So overall, I'm incredibly disappointed. Well, not really surprised, but just disappointed we didn't get the PC I thought we were getting. I kind of got my hopes up for an absolute banger of a video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video regardless. How are we gonna bring Jackson back in here to wrap this video up real quick?
All right, guys, so overall, this PC, it's obviously not what we expected. We were expecting something that could play 1080p games, pretty much high settings on like almost everything out there, but instead we got a 3200G, which honestly, for what we paid, this still is not a bad deal. It's like we got scammed, but we kind of didn't.
So what we're gonna do actually is reach out to Wish customer support. If you wanna follow our social media, I might update you guys on how that goes, because we're just waiting to get this video out at this point. But we're gonna contact them, see what happens with this situation. But for the most part, I think we actually got a computer worth the price we paid. We just didn't get the amazing deal that we thought we were gonna get. So it wasn't like the worst thing in the world, but I am still gonna reach out to Wish and be like, hey, we didn't get what we bought, and just see what happens. But for the most part, it's a 3200G. It's gonna play esports titles, slap in another stick of RAM, you're good to go. But hopefully this was an entertaining video for you guys. And if you wanna, well, you can't really buy this, but I'll leave a link down below. If the listing's still there, you can see it, but I just don't recommend you buy it, because the same thing is most likely gonna happen.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, where we actually checked this thing out live this morning. And like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
And if you guys are ready for the social media explosion, we got Twitch, we got Discord, we got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we don't have Snapchat, TikTok, I don't even know what else we got.
But yeah, social media, go check it out. Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of fun stuff. If you want more Toasty Bros other than YouTube, do that. Oh, and there's a thing called Float Plane. Probably check that out.
Check it out.
Goodbye.
Why'd you even do that?